If you've kept up with my videos, you've seen this car right here where I cut it apart. Well, there's been a lot of people looking for this car on the channel. So I'm going to go ahead and show you some videos of the progress turning this coupe into a Mustang Fastback. Alright, starting from the front of the car, most everybody has to replace its battery trays. This has just been covered rather than cutting the whole thing out. It's just easier just to patch what needs. The firewall, all the firewall's been replaced new. Now for the conversion, putting these fastback quarter panels, roof skin. To do one of these fastback conversions, there's several things you'll need. You'll want you a nice taillight panel. If you're going to do a Shelby taillight panel, it's good to go ahead and get the metal one. You'll need your trap door right here for your fastback seats. Also, your system for your hinges on your trunk lid, because it's going to be different as well. Now on the inside, I ordered all this right here brand new. And there on the roof. This is all coupe parts right here, original. And you can see where they've been cut just to slightly make that angle. Your 1-inch square tubing that will run down into the back of your wheel tub, that's for added support to the car. New inner and outer wheel tubs. These right here, these are the channels for the windows to go down for the back. Those get welded up because you no longer need that for the fastback. Also, you'll have to order your drip rails. All the pans, drop-off pan, trunk, full floor, all that's been replaced. These right here, these always look better when they're welded up, especially when you got your stripes on there. But that's the car. Since the last time you've seen it, everything under the hood has started the process of getting its finishing touches for base coat, clear coat. The color going under the hood and also the color that'll be going on the car is DuPont Pepper Gray. All the frame rails have been repaired, firewall, along with full floor pan. The cowl panel on the car, it's all been shaved and has this light skim coat. We have some doors sitting on there. There's some seam sealer. Not much has changed in the back since the last video. But there's a lot more finished welds. I'll also checking door gaps. Everything under here has been primed. If you look over on the inside, that's the DuPont Pepper Gray. Everything's been seam sealed. And there where the battery tray had to be repaired throughout right here, you can see everything looks nice. Of course, even though it gets covered with a battery box, you still want it to look nice under that. Now there's some fenders on the car. The front Shelby GT500 front nose is sitting on the car, and the side SVO side exhaust exits are on. You can see that coupe trap door is removed in this one. You can add that if you want to change the rear seat from a fold down to the coupe style rear seats, just depending on what you want to spend on interior. And there you can see the fender on, the side skirt on, and the fender lip. And in the back rear end sitting there getting all tacked in for the 4-link system and coilovers. It's going in the rear. And then just zooming out, showing the deck lid on and the taillight panel on. You can look straight down and see right there from the engine mount all the way down the side of the frame rail, there is no issues. Even right there where the transmission is for the bell housing, no issues at all. Now we'll go to the other side. Again, Saginaw pump. We're going to run down. There you have the Borgeson gearbox. And right there with your Patriot headers, straight down, no issue. Any clearance issues there. There's not going to be any issues with your cable style clutch system on your bell housing. And there you have it. Those Patriot headers fit excellent on these 302 5.0 engines. Hey, while you're at it, go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share. Let's go ahead and get back to the video. Now we're looking at the Kelsey Hayes drilled slotted disc brake kit. This is for the front and rear of this car. And there's the front. Got the dust shield, everything for the front system. So powder coated as well. And here's the system in the rear. Rear end's already installed. 4-link setup, coilovers. And now let's go ahead and talk about the wheel setup. Okay, now let's talk about the suspension on the rear of this car. Rear end on this car, it's an 8-inch Ford rear end, not the 9-inch. It is the 28 spline axles, and it also has the 380 gear. This car is a 380 and the other one is a 380 gear. They're both matching and they're both 8-inch rear ends. So now that we've talked about that, we're already back here on the back of the car. So let's talk about wheels. What kind of wheels are we going to stick on the back of this car? Okay, well now we have the wheel sitting on the car. This is a 18 by 10. This is a American Racing. This is a Shelby 427 wheel. Now this one is in a dark shadow gray metallic color with a polished lip. You can get these in any kind of back spacing depending on the size of your rear end. This car has original inner and outer wheel tubs, and this does bolt directly on and has no issues with clearance. These wheels will run you anywhere from $3,000 to $4,000, and with inflation, you know, the price of the wheels could possibly go up. But it's going to be an 18 by 10 in the rear and a 17 by 8 in the front. So that's what's going to be going on this car. Now this one's going to be a GT500 replica. Of course, this car was also a coupe that had been converted over to Fastback here, just like you see. This car is going to be a little more special than just the standard factory interior. It also is going to have the Tramic T5 transmission in it, hooked to that 5.0 engine. Everything on the interior of this car, it's going to be Fastback, but it's going to be more of a custom interior. So there's going to be more to come when that kind of stages start to wrap up and get more into detail on what's going on in this car. And now we can see the outside. So you see that custom made front bumper there with the full chin spoiler all the way across. It is not the E-style like most people assume. This is custom handmade. And going to the zoom out of the car here, doing a little bit of a walk around, you can see everything's in sealer. There's those Kelsey Hayes front brakes again, rear brakes. But exhaust tips was custom made out of one piece of aluminum. You can see that fuel system going over there to the side of the quarter panel. And this is just a walk around. We'll go under the hood here and see another clip of that engine and the outside. Okay, going to this one right here right off the bat automatically. Got the Holley sniper kit and everything on this one. The tuner, of course, right there. Just give a little bit of a brief description. Everything's kind of taped up. So let me go in here to the inside. Here you can see the dash all along the top, all along the bottom. The steering column there. here, this right here is, of course, all blacked out. Got the taillights, the Shelby taillights in it as well. Just kind of walk around. That's pretty much everything there is to that. This is just in sealer. Still got to be water sanded. And then, of course, this one can be shot. And this car is a GT500 Tribute car. You can see it's got a handmade custom front bumper there, a custom grille, of course your fog lamps, everything in the front all being real nicely done, all the lines, everything lines up on the car. Going around here to the cowl vent, you can see that's one thing that's added that isn't factory, is the windshield. You don't get those sprayers right there with a factory car that work as good as those right there do. So I know it's not very important, but it's nice to have those dual sprayers on each side. Of course, your nice windshield molding, chrome, the windshield wipers, mirrors, door handles, everything on the car is new. Everything in here, this is carbon fiber on the top, carbon fiber on the bottom here. This is just a little inlay. We'll go on the inside of the doors. All the rubber, bushings, grommets, all the internals of the door panels, door seals, everything in this car is brand new. And of course, looking back here in the back, you can see that really nice fold down TMI seat. They're very expensive seats, but they are expensive for a reason. They're very nice. As you can see right there with those seats, how they fit in the car. These have the little, I don't know what you really call it, they're little ring rivets you can get, and they press in there, but they've got like a suede insert here on the sides, and they're leather. They got the manual adjust here. They're real nice seats. Those are the high back buckets from TMI. And go to the steering wheel. Of course, you have your real nice Shelby steering wheel wrapped in wood. Brand new dash. Everything on there is new. The Shelby, Carl Shelby nameplate. And all the gauges, all white face. Everything's new. Nice Shelby floor pedals. You've got your, of course, plastic wrap floor mat there. And this one right here is uncovered with the Shelby logo. It does have vintage air, so all the air does work on the car. Rear floor mats. And then go under the car a little bit. Maybe you can kind of get an idea under there. You'll see those coilovers. The 4-link setup with the rear end. Also, the rear has the disc brakes, along with the disc brakes that are in the front as well. There you go. So let's go ahead and open this door on this side. And you have the same matching door panel and matching seat on this side. Everything's new. You got your opener here to open the door, your real nice window cranks. All this right here is new. Of course, you can get all this stuff. CJ Pony, Kentucky Mustang, National Parts Depot carries some things that may work. New seal plates. There is the vintage air. You got the AC 1, 2, 3, temperature, and all the real nice vents right here that look factory that are real nice as well. And I'll go ahead and show you a good clip of the gauges. That real nice steering column, which has to, of course, be cut down to fit properly so that it doesn't stick out the hole in the firewall too much. And also, right there is the real nice console you can get for these cars. The little cubby hole. A lot of people put the doubled in DVD player, CD players in there. But, you know, what's the point of doing that when you have a real nice dash already? This car has the Tremec T5 transmission. Okay, now when we're going on the inside, under the hood, It's always good to have a real nice hood prop. That's very important on a car. No sense in having all them gas shocks and everything. Those could fail, causing your hood to shut and cause a lot of damage to your front end. Anything, probably bust your hood up, paint up, and damage everything. Well, there you have the Carl Shelby badging. That real nice little panel that you can get to cover up the little area between the grill and the radiator. And of course, here's the engine. You've got your air filter cover, your 427 valve covers. All this stuff right here you can get online. It's fairly good price for some of this stuff. These right here aren't necessary, but they're real nice to dress up the engine. HEI distributor, CVF, it's the air conditioner kit you can order. The booster, master, it's got the billet top. Everything's real clean on the car, and everything is done. That's the main thing. Now going to the bottom, everything under here you see is all been replaced as well. Of course, on the motor you got the oil pan, you see all the disc brakes, everything you expect to see. Go ahead, hit that subscribe, like, comment, and share button. If you have any questions over anything you've seen in this video or any of my other videos, be sure to hit that up in that comment section. I'll be sure to get back with you. But thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.